Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here at Hamby Stadium in Mesquite with the head coach of the Skeeters, who are now 2-1 in the year, Jeff Fleener, after a hard-fought 23-13 win over Bell. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. It was a hard-fought game.
All right, now you had some little adversity today. Number one, you were playing a good team, a much-improved Bell squad, and the game got delayed by 2 hours because of the storms that came through the area. Obviously, that presented you and your staff and your kids some challenges. How did your kids adapt, and were you proud of how they adapted and adjusted to the sudden change?
Well, you know, this is the third week in a row we've had some form of a delay or things like that, and you'd think we'd be used to it by now, but I think when we came out a little bit flat, I had a little bit of trouble with the delay. Just didn't stay as locked in as we needed to, but again, each week they're impressing me more and more with their mental toughness. They knew when we went in at halftime that we hadn't been ready to go when we got in there, and we allowed LD Bell to stay in the game. That's what we really felt like, and then came out second half and tried to fix some things, but you know, the message to the team, just finished talking to them, is, hey guys, we'll win pretty, we'll win ugly, we just want to win.
All right, Ladarius had a big night, 176 yards and a touchdown, ran really tough today. Just talk about what makes him a special player. And his offensive line looked like they did a really good job, especially later in the game, kind of creating those creases for not only Darius, but a couple of the other backs as well.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, a lot of the reason we've gone to what we're doing with having 1-2 tight ends in and trying to get downhill running was because we had a guy like Ladarius and really wanted to build everything we were doing around being able to do that. He's a phenomenal young man. The fact that he's just a junior, and you know, I know right now with the 2020 running backs in Mesquite, with McGowan over at Poteet and Jordan over at West, that pretty soon they're going to start saying Turner's name in the middle with that.
All right, and then Dylan late in the game made a big throw there to put you guys up for good. You were down 13-10. It was a 3rd and long situation. Made a big throw there to put you guys ahead. He really, you know, his numbers aren't going to look pretty on paper, but he seemed to kind of make plays for you guys when they needed to, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the numbers aren't going to be pretty probably from the you know, completion rate and stuff, but you know, a lot of it was putting us in bad situations where we were throwing the ball on obvious throwdowns. You know, we couldn't get our rhythm in the first half. Especially they were doing a great job of holding the ball, and we got out there and probably pressed a little bit too much. We probably should have gotten in our too tight stuff a little bit earlier, but you know, we're going to be kicking ourselves when we get in there and watch it, because we about 4 or 5 times missed a post route that we had guys open and just didn't hit it. And that was the difference between last week and this week. We hit those guys last week, and you know, so that's good for those guys to see that you know, we got to make those big plays to match up with what we're doing running the ball.
All right, your defense really played well. Like you said, Bell was kind of running a ball control attack. In the second half, especially, it looked like you guys were winning 1st and 2nd down and putting them in uncomfortable 3rd and long situations. Did you make any adjustments at halftime, or was it just a matter of you guys executing the scheme a little bit better in the second half?
More just executing, getting more hats to the ball. We you know, felt like in the first half way too many guys were just expecting the first guy there to make the tackle, and you know, wet uniforms and not wrapping up and things like that, and you know, really challenged them at halftime. Hey, we want to see how many times we can get 8 hats to the ball, 9 hats to the ball, and you know, did a better job of that. But you know, give them credit. They have a huge left side of their line. Did a great job of running their stuff and bouncing it outside. You know, it's still our Achilles heel is letting guys get outside, and it's something that we've got to make a point of emphasis this week.
Final question for you. You have a Thursday game. I guess going to school on Friday is a lot better when you get a W on Thursday, isn't it?
Oh, there's no doubt, but you know, we were real quick to remind them they were all going to be in class tomorrow. It's too close to the end of the 6 weeks, but you know, it also says a whole lot to those teachers that they're going to be out here late, especially after the delay, but they're going to be there ready to go in the morning.
You had a good crowd out here for a Thursday night late. I mean, a lot of Skeeter fans are out here. You starting to feel the excitement starting to build up with your team showing some improvement this year?
Oh, just one of those things. Like anything else, when you're winning games, things are a whole lot better.
They love you, right?
That's right.
for this week at least. Coach, congrats on the win. Enjoy it, and we'll see you later on down the road. Maybe we'll see you come playoff time.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Matt.
Great.